Most controversial moments in football careers. Football, the world's most popular sport, is filled with thrilling moments, unforgettable victories, and incredible players. However, it's also a game that has seen its fair share of controversy. From heated arguments on the pitch to shocking decisions off it, some events in football have sparked global debates and divided fans. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the most controversial moments in football careers that left fans stunned and the world talking. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Get ready to relive the drama. Number 7. Awarding hosting rights to Qatar, 2022. World Cups held under fascist regimes like Italy in 1934, oppressive governments such as Argentina in 1978, and warmongering nations like Russia in 2018 were highly criticized by many. However, the upcoming World Cup in Qatar has attracted unprecedented attention due to concerns over the country's human rights record and ethical issues. Even Sepp Blatter, the former FIFA president who announced Qatar as the host, has admitted that the tournament should never have been awarded to the nation. There are many reasons why this World Cup is expected to be the most controversial one to date. Qatar's treatment of migrant workers, who built the infrastructure for the tournament, and its stance on women's rights have drawn widespread criticism. Additionally, this will be the first Winter World Cup for Northern Hemisphere countries, as the extreme heat in Qatar made a summer tournament unfeasible. These factors have made the event unpopular around the world. Many of the FIFA officials who voted for Qatar to host the World Cup are no longer part of the organization. As a result, FIFA is likely eager to wrap up the tournament and move past what has been a highly contentious and difficult process. Number 6. Frank Lampard's ghost goal. Just months before the 2010 World Cup, FIFA's General Secretary Jerome Valcke firmly stated that goal line technology wasn't up for discussion. However, this stance quickly changed after Frank Lampard's infamous ghost goal during England's round of 16 match against Germany. England had fallen 2-0 behind, but Matt Upson managed to cut the deficit in a hectic first half. Then, in the 39th minute, Lampard struck the ball, which swerved off the underside of the crossbar and bounced over the goal line. Despite this, Germany's goalkeeper, Manuel Neuer, quickly grabbed the ball and resumed play as if nothing had happened. To England's disbelief, the officials did not award the goal. The incident deflated England, and they eventually suffered a crushing 4-1 defeat. Number 5. Zinedine Zidane's headbutt. Zinedine Zidane's playing style was a masterful blend of grace and technical brilliance, an artistry that left a lasting impression on the world of football. His elegance on the ball inspired not only fans and players, but also a host of writers and filmmakers. There have been countless books, poems, and even a memorable documentary featuring music by Mogwai, all paying tribute to Zidane's captivating play. However, beneath this serene and mesmerizing surface, there was also a fierce, untamed side of Zidane's character that came to the forefront in pivotal moments. This duality was most evident during the 2006 World Cup final. In a match that saw France and Italy locked in a tense 1-1 draw, with extra time ticking away, Zidane's famous composure seemed to shatter in a moment of raw emotion. Out of nowhere, he charged at Marco Materazzi, the Italian defender, and head-butted him in the chest, leaving the football world stunned. Materazzi later claimed that his insult to Zidane's sister had provoked the violent reaction. But such provocations were nothing new for Zidane, whose temper had been widely known throughout his career. This unexpected outburst resulted in a red card for Zidane, marking the 14th red of his career, 13 of which were straight reds. It also served as a dramatic and painful conclusion to his legendary playing career. Number 4. Geoff Hurst's World Cup winner. In 1996, Dr. Ian Reid and Dr. Andrew Zisserman from Oxford University published a peer-reviewed study to settle a decades-long debate about England's third goal against West Germany in the 1966 World Cup final. During extra time, Geoff Hurst turned and unleashed a powerful shot that struck the underside of the crossbar and bounced down toward the goal line. Roger Hunt, the closest England player to the scene, was so sure the ball had crossed the line that he immediately celebrated, even as the ball was cleared from the area. However, the scientific analysis concluded that the ball was still 6 centimeters short of being a goal, according to a cautious estimate. Despite this controversy, Hurst later completed his hat-trick, securing England's 4-2 victory at Wembley. Years afterward, Hurst stood by his belief, claiming, "The ball was at least 1 meter over the line." Number 3. Luis Suarez's handball to deny Ghana. Dominic Odia was on the brink of becoming a national hero. In the final moments of stoppage time during the 2010 World Cup quarterfinal between Ghana and Uruguay in South Africa, Adia's header was heading into the net when Luis Suarez punched it off the goal line. Suarez's blatant handball led to a red card, giving Ghana a penalty. However, Asamoah Gyan missed the crucial spot kick, bringing the game to a penalty shootout, which Uruguay ultimately won heartbreakingly for Ghana. Despite being sent off, Suarez celebrated Gyan's missed penalty from the tunnel, his jubilation adding insult to injury. After the match, he boldly declared, "The hand of God now belongs to me. Mine is the real hand of God. I made the best save of the tournament." His actions and words left a deep scar, denying Ghana the chance to become Africa's first World Cup semi-finalist on their home continent. The bitterness lingers to this day, with former Ghana midfielder Ibrahim Ayew saying, "The whole of Ghana hates him, and the whole of Africa hates him." Number 2. Diego Maradona's hand of God. Diego Maradona's unforgettable mix of incredible talent and controversial tactics was on full display during the 1986 World Cup quarter-final against England. It remains one of the most iconic performances in the tournament's history. In that match, Maradona scored what many consider the greatest goal ever seen in football. He weaved through half the England team, leaving defenders scrambling across Estadio Azteca's pitch before slotting the ball past Peter Shilton. Yet, despite this moment of brilliance, Maradona had a special preference for his first goal that day. In a moment filled with controversy, Maradona jumped to challenge England's towering goalkeeper and used his fist to punch the ball into the net, giving Argentina the lead. Though England's players protested fiercely, the referee was swayed by Maradona's triumphant celebrations. Later, Maradona famously described the goal as being scored a little with the head of Maradona and a little with the hand of God. Number 1. South Korea's run to the semi-finals, 2002. Accusations of officials favoring the home team to help them win the World Cup are not new. In the past, there have been claims that teams like Italy in 1934, England in 1966, and Argentina in 1978 received favorable decisions that played a part in their victories on home soil. When the World Cup was hosted in Asia for the first time in 2002, similar conspiracy theories resurfaced. Many believed that South Korea, one of the co-hosts, benefited from questionable refereeing decisions that helped them advance through the tournament, likely to increase interest among the local population. The knockout matches against Italy and Spain, in particular, have been heavily criticized. Sepp Blatter, the FIFA president at the time, admitted that some of the officiating during the tournament was a disaster. In their match against Italy, Ecuadorian referee Byron Moreno disallowed a legitimate goal and controversially sent off Francesco Totti for a dive that never occurred. In the quarter-final against Spain, 2 valid Spanish goals were ruled out, with the linesmen accused of too quickly flagging their attackers offside, even when the calls seemed questionable. Despite their unexpected run to the semi-finals, South Korea's journey was widely seen as flawed. They were ultimately eliminated by Germany, and then suffered another defeat in the third-place playoff to Turkey, leaving many skeptical about their progression. Which of these moments do you think had the biggest impact on the game of football? Let us know in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thanks for watching.